Hi folks, welcome back to Highest Gear Reviews. I'm Lou Thomas and I appreciate you stopping on the channel. Hey, if you can do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button. Be a huge favor to me. I can get a lot more vehicles, get a lot more dealers to lend me some vehicles. It takes me about 10 hours to film these videos and edit them, and I know it's only going to take you about a second, so do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit the like button as well, maybe hit that bell notification so you know when a new vehicle is coming out. So today we got a treat. Today we have the 2021 Maserati Levante. So this one here is an S model, which is kind of the entry level, I guess you could call it, but it does have what's called the Nero package on it, or Nero, sorry, which is basically an all blacked out package. So you get kind of those really nice looking blacked out rims on it, all the trims blacked out, everything on it's kind of blacked out, so it gives it that really kind of sinister look. Great looking vehicle. Of course, the ace up the sleeve that the Maserati has got to be that Ferrari engine. V6, twin turbo, 424 horsepower. This thing just moves down the road. Of course, the other great part about it is it's a Maserati. I mean, you know, no one else has this when you show up at the country club. Just a sharp looking vehicle. So let's get a little bit more into the 2020 Maserati Levante. So here we are, a 2021 Maserati Levante. This one's kind of the S package, which is kind of an entry one. Very nice car. So of course V6, twin turbo Ferrari engine, 424 horsepower. So really moves down the road as far as the all-wheel drive system. Really nice. I mean, flawless. Don't notice any kind of interaction at all from it. Right now we have it kind of the comfort mode, and it just feels like just a very comfortable vehicle, I must say. The interior is really pretty. I mean, I really like the way Maserati does their interiors. 2021, they did upgrade some stuff like the infotainment center, that kind of stuff. Some of the interior was adjusted a little bit, and just a nice place. Give us some beans here. Pretty nice, man. I love that sound of that Ferrari engine. I mean, it just sounds really, really good. Steering feel feels great. Let's put it in sport mode. Just press one button here, and now we're in kind of sport mode. That does lower down the suspension as well. It gets a lot closer to the ground. There's another button you can press to kind of lower it down even more. So anyway, we're in sport mode now. Let's kind of go through this twisty section here a little bit, and give it some acceleration again. Yeah, sounds great. Of course, has the paddle shifters. Put her in a manual. Downshift through. This one does have, of course, the 8-speed automatic transmission as well. And like I said, it just really feels really good. Shifts feel real crisp. It's got that kind of cool blurping sound in between the gear shifts, which I really like. Steering feels great on it for a big SUV. I mean, it feels a lot lighter than it really is. And like I said, I think Maseratis have been getting a bad rap just in the past. I mean, that sounds cool. But anyway, like I said, I think they just got a bad rap in the past, and they've really come a ways. I mean, just a nice vehicle, comfortable. The seat feels great. I have the seat heaters on right now. It's a little bit chilly out, but man, no, it feels really nice. Like I said, steering input feels good. Go for this twisty section here a little bit. I mean, the paddle shifts feel right on point. I mean, as soon as you hit it, oh, it makes that change for you. So, like I said, yeah, the sound of that engine does not get old. So definitely one thing, if you have a Maserati, when you go to the country club and you tell people that you have a Ferrari twin turbo engine in it, I mean, it backs it up in the sound department and the go department, because it is a lot of fun. Brakes feel really good as well. So not only just the engine, but yeah, really nice feeling brakes as well. Like I said, vehicle feels real nice and stable. Feels just a fun vehicle to drive. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. As far as suspension feel goes, feels really good. We're in sport mode right now, so let me switch it back to kind of a comfort mode. Change of the suspension is going to lift up the car a little bit as well, so maybe an inch or so. But yeah, no, the ride feels really nice. Feels comfortable. Went over a couple big bumps there, and I didn't really notice them at all. Feels real solid in the cabin build as far as the rattles, all that kind of stuff. Don't really notice anything at all. So a little bit of wind noise, but on the sport mode it is a little bit drony in the cabin, but it sounds cool. It's fun sounding still. So of course, some of the cool styling features on the Maserati, of course, is the trident here in the grille. Also has the active grille behind as well, which opens and closes as far as aerodynamics for the vehicle. Kind of this little diffuser down here, nice LED headlights and all that kind of stuff with the cool daytime running lights. Just a cool looking vehicle. Like I said, this blacked out package makes it look really sharp in my opinion. Just really pretty lines. I mean, Maseratis are just pretty vehicles. Wheels are awesome. 21-inch blacked out rims, Pirelli tires. These brakes on it are gigantic. I mean, the calipers are, they're huge. they're just gigantic calipers. Cross-drilled as well, all that kind of stuff. Coming down, of course, the characteristic Maserati kind of little vents on there as well. But just a sharp-looking vehicle. This one does have the active suspension, which goes up and down as you adjust it for the performance driving conditions, all that kind of stuff, or snow conditions, it rises up. But just a sharp-looking vehicle. I mean, this thing just makes a statement. I mean, you're not pulling up in a high-end Tahoe or something like that. You're just, it's just cool looking. I mean, you got to admit, this is a sharp-looking SUV. So, of course, being a Maserati, performance-driven vehicles, obviously, Italian-inspired performance, all that kind of great stuff, you're going to get some really cool performance components. Obviously, like I said, you've got these cross-drilled rotors, but like I said, look at the size of these calipers. I mean, I've got pretty big hands, and both of my hands together, that is a huge brake caliper. So this thing is going to stop in a hurry. Here we are behind the wheel in the Maserati Levante. Nice place to be. Leather wrapped steering wheel, of course. Nice leather finishes everywhere. Real nice stitching. Places that have the plastic are kind of that piano finished plastic, which is nice. Admittedly, it does show a little bit of dust, unfortunately, but hey, it's just kind of the price you pay for that shiny finish. Of course, it does have the center control here for your infotainment system, the buttons for your suspension, sport mode, off-road mode, stability control, that kind of stuff. The navigation system and the entertainment system has come light years ahead of where it was just a couple of years ago, or actually just from last year. This was kind of one of the big improvements that they made. Real responsive system. I think the graphics look great on it. I think it looks really cool. Just nice. Look at that picture on that. That thing's like clear as day as far as if you can see it. Sorry for the glare, but comes out really nice looking. Navigation is nice and crisp as well. Of course, you have your Maserati clock up there as well, and you do have a couple little compartments in here with a USB, USB-C, and another one here with a couple of cup holders. And of course, you got to have your Italian car's got to have a cigarette lighter in there, right? So there's your cigarette lighter. This switch here controls the suspension as far as lifting it up or down. Pretty neat feature as well, so you can really kind of lower it down and get that aggressive performance stance, and then lift it up when you're doing some off-roading or going down a dirt road. Press the button, boop, opens up the little center compartment, pretty deep in there as well, so keep some stuff in there, so nice. And then of course your standard glove box and all that kind of stuff. But as far as the seats go, feel real nice. And then as we come up, let's take a look at the controls as far as for the sunroof and all that kind of stuff. And there's a whole bunch of buttons up there. It looks like an aircraft or something. But anyway, like SOS buttons, garage buttons, all that kind of stuff for the sunroof and everything else. So yeah, the interior of the Levante, very nice. So, of course, the familiar question, Do I fit in the back of the Levante? Let's see. 6'4", normal driving position for the seat. Yeah, I fit. So that's good. Not too bad at all. My knees are just on each side of the seat, but not too bad. I can put my feet under the seat as well. Feels pretty comfortable. Yeah, actually, the seat feels really nice. Actually, it does have the adjuster here as well. As far as the cup holder, good position. USB charger jacks back here as well. Cigarette lighter for your rear smoking occupants, and some vent controls as well. Nice big sunroof. Head is close, but not quite touching the overhead. So no, not too bad. I guess I fit in a Levante. So to get into the back of the Maserati, like most vehicles, just kind of hit the button here, open up the door. And once you get in here, lots of room back here. It does have the privacy deal here to protect your cargo underneath. Lift this up here, there's a little compartment, and then underneath that there's going to be your spare tire, kind of one of those inflatable donuts. Quite a lot of room here. Has a ski pass through. Of course, being a Maserati, one of those weird things that you get in all Maseratis is there's kind of no controls to fold these seats back here that I can see. Those are actually done from the side of the doors from the passenger seats area, which is kind of weird. Other thing that's kind of weird is the close button is right here, so you're kind of leaning in a little bit, you press the button and make sure it doesn't knock you on the head. So here we are at the side. So like I said, if you want to fold the seat down, you're going to come over to the side, pull this lever up, boom, seats fold down. Once it is down, it's a nice flat surface. But like I said, I kind of wish they would have just put that control in the back of the vehicle. It would have been a lot more handy in my opinion. So like I said, the ace up the sleeve, right? V6 twin turbo, 424 horsepower Ferrari engine. Now this is something that you're not going to find on your average SUV. I mean, anytime you can say you've got any kind of relationship to a Ferrari as far as ownership, that's cool. I mean, this thing is just, it's a great engine. Just go out, give one a test drive. You're going to really like it. That noise is so addictive. So here we go. Heart of the beast, right? Nice. So there you have it, folks. The 2021 Maserati Levante S. Beautiful vehicle. Like I said, that Ferrari V6 twin turbo engine, 424 horsepower. This is going to get you the country club fast and in style. So, like again, I always ask, please hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor so I can bring you more great vehicles, some supercars coming up. And again, thank you, Mike Ward, Maserati, McLaren, Lamborghini, Alfa Romeo in Littleton, Aurora, Colorado, for giving me the opportunity to film this vehicle. Give them a call, take this one out for a spin, show up at the country club in style. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.